Glass of water for Alessandra.
And here we are. Hello everybody. Ciao ragazzi.
Ciao.
As my mom says, if you can't come to us, we will come to you.
And here we are.
So we are very excited. This is our first Facebook Live cooking class. We are so excited and we can't wait to show you this very famous and delicious dish called Vitella con avocado. So let me introduce the team. Here we have Mauro Marras, the cameraman, the director, the auto guy. Grande Mauro.
Thank you.
Then we have the one and only, my mom, the star, Sharon also. Whoa! She's gonna be my assistant.
Who's going to be the best assistant in the world? My son, Alessandro Garga.
Okay. Very good. So it looks that everything is working out. Okay, and now Mauro has to go behind the camera, and my mom will stay here because she has a very interesting story. So good luck, Mauro.
Thank you. See you later.
Bye.
Okay.
He's gonna intimate us dopo. Okay, so. Finally, we are on Facebook Live.
Wow.
And now my mom has a very interesting story. So I'm gonna remind you that we're gonna make vitella, veal, with avocado. And she has a very nice story, as always. And that's make the whole thing more interesting to know the history behind the food that you put into your belly, okay? So when you go to the dinner table, you have a nice conversation, and then you talk, and then you feel a better person. So my mom now is gonna let you know the avocado story.
Well, the history of avocado, it's known that it was growing in the wild about 10,000 years ago in the area now known as the Puebla region in Mexico. Then it was started to be cultivated as a domestic crop about 5,000 years ago by the Aztecs. The original word is ahacuatl, I hope I said that right, which means testicle. The avocados grow in pairs, and for the Aztec, it was the symbol of love and fertility, and was also considered an aphrodisiac. It doesn't come to Europe, the avocado, until the Spanish conquistadores conquered Mexico and learned from the local people this crop. So at the end of the 1500s, it travels to Europe and other parts of the world. It's a rather late arrival in Italy. Around 1909, a professor by the name of Calvino brought it to Sanremo, the northern Italian Riviera, where it was grown mostly as an ornamental plant, and then later cultivated, much later, really in Italy, not till 2 decades ago. In the US, it started to be planted first in Florida in the 1830s, and then moved to California. The California farmers were not quite convinced that it was going to be a good seller, but little did they know. Anyway, now in Italy, the Department of Agriculture and the region of Sicily are doing many experiments to try and expand the growth of avocados because the climate is perfect. And already there's a consortium of Sicilian avocados. So now, so much for the avocados. Now we're going to enjoy Andrew. He's all yours. Here he is. So here's Ali.
Buonasera.
One thing I wanted to say though, these videos of course are free, but we would greatly appreciate any donations that you can. You'll find a link on our page. This will help us keep afloat our business in these difficult times.
So, thank you so much for your interesting story about the avocado. I have another story, and this is the story of the dish we're making tonight. For us, it's night, so you know that's why I'm talking about night. It's beautiful to be here at night cooking for you guys all over the world. The dish is a creation of my late father Giuliano. For people that don't know my story, my family opened Trattoria Garga, the restaurant, in 1978. And my father was an artist and as a chef as well. So to make the story short, how this dish came out from my father's mind? Very easy. At that time, we're talking about the early 80s. I wasn't there, of course I was home sleeping, I was a baby, but this is the story that, you know, I'm glad to share with you. And basically there was a chef from San Francisco that came to visit Florence, and he had a 6-day stage with my father. At that time, avocado was a fruit that nobody in Florence really knew about it. But in the restaurant we had a recipe for a salad that it's definitely world famous right now, and it's called the Garga salad, where we have arugula inside, avocado of course, cherry tomatoes, toasted pine nuts, and shaved parmesan. So my father had the avocado inside the kitchen and he wanted to create a dish as a main course. So he decided to try with veal. Veal for Florentine people like me and my father is a very elite cut of meat, because the veal is tender and it's buttery, so for us veal is a very big favorite. So he tried with avocado, but it didn't come out very nice the first time because he mushed the avocado and then he actually cooked the avocado. But the day after, he got an inspiration from the famous tender beef in the green peppercorn sauce. And he decided to, instead of putting the green peppercorn, to add the avocado. So this is the story on how this dish was created from my father in the early 80s. Just like, you know, as an artist. But now it's time to cook, because we are here to show you how to make this dish nice and easy, okay? So this is the list of the ingredients. We have the veal, and we have this nice 2 pieces of veal. They are like, you know, thin but not too thin, and it's juicy meat, love it. Then of course we have the avocado. Here we go. Then we're gonna need butter, the heavy cream, some cognac, and some good white truffle oil, okay? Also what we're gonna need is a skillet like this, an iron pan, and let's go to the stove. Well, of course, if you wanna cook, you gotta light up your fire, you know? If you wanna cook, the first thing to do, light up the fire. Ecco qua, va bene. Alright, so, stai lì? Now we're gonna take the butter. We're gonna put the butter inside the pan. Here we go. And here we have, of course, the meat. We will let the butter melt and start to fry a little bit before to put the veal inside. And let me talk about substitutes for veal. You can use chicken breast, boneless chicken breast, delicious, or even pork tenderloins. So I'm doing with veal, but remember, chicken or even like, you know, pork tenderloins are great this way. So follow me, okay? Alright. Now the pan is having good heat, and it's time to put our veal chops inside this beautiful melted butter. I love it. Oh baby, enjoy. Guarda bello. Veal and butter, delicious. And that's not anything yet. Let's keep cooking. Of course, you have to add some salt. Okay, so let's season it. This side. This side. Guarda bene. Let's get some salt in there. Here you go. Alright. Let's up a little bit, so we want to be sure that the butter gets underneath the veal. And the butter is going to turn nice and brown, and there's going to be a great nutty flour flavor. Awesome. Alright, so let's keep cooking. Let's leave the veal cooking because we want it to be brown, nice caramelized, okay? In the meanwhile, we're going back here for our avocados, okay? So now I'm gonna prepare my avocado by peeling it this way, simple, boom, 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 okay? Eccolo qua. Now I can prepare my avocado sliced like this. Look at nice. Boom, 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 like a book. Actually, I want to try a piece of it because a good chef always try the food before the customer. Love it. Perfectly right avocado. Come back here 1 second because we have to turn down the flame to medium, not to medium, to low temperature, and look at this. Nice and brown, okay? Look at this meat. So happy to be here. Oh boy, oh boy. So let's put the flame a little bit more up. And let's go back to the avocado because I really like this avocado. I want another piece. Alright, so this is a little trick to take the seed out of it. Okay, so you do boom with the knife, you twist, and it doesn't work. Of course, you need to give another one, boom, you twist, and it comes out. Almost got my finger, but it came out. My mom is laughing, of course. I'm having a great time. Are you having a great time? Hey, hello everybody. I don't know how many of you are seeing me right now, but I feel like, you know, I'm all over you. Eccolo qua. So let's cut a little bit more avocado this way. You peel it, and you peel it again. Lo prepariamo, guarda, thinly slice, thinly slice, thinly slice. Eccolo qua, nostro avocado pronto, bello. Bene, ok, let me wash my hands. Because Mama wants to talk to you, I don't know what's going on. Allora. Now it's time to do something fun, but very dangerous. I will drink some water because this is very dangerous. Now we have to flambe the veal. Flambe, it means adding a very high alcohol content liquid to that pan. Then get the pan on fire in order to reduce and to make the alcohol evaporate, so you only taste the flavor of this great cognac. Be careful to do at home. I'll try to be careful, of course, because it's my mother's house, so if it gets on fire, I'm gonna feel very bad for her. But you know, this is gonna happen now. And ready to do the flambe? Let's come. Okay, before we do the flambe, I want to check if the veal is nice and brown, because the trick is to make the veal and the butter nice and brown, so when you add the heavy cream, the cream that is white mix love with the butter that is brown, and the color comes out as we want it, okay? So let's check this nice veal tenderloin. Guarda bellino, guarda bello. Buona. Okay, now it's time to do the flambé. Mauro, are you with us? Ci sei, Mauro?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so this is too much, of course I'm not gonna put the whole thing. And the trick is to do like this. Oh, vediamo. Flambé. Flambé. No flambé? No flambé, no parti? Eccolo il flambé, eccolo. Buono, perfetto, ottimo. Not too much, remember, because then you're gonna get your house on fire. So at this point, it's time to add the heavy cream. I have it right here. Heavy cream, and you add it to the sauce. Eccola qua. Ooh. Look how all the ingredients are combining together and making that perfect color that we were looking forward to. Because that coloring means that the food is tasty. Caramelization is the basic of food. It brings out the sugar out of the food. Okay, so here we're gonna have a nice meal. Alright, at this point, the dish is almost ready. Okay, we want the sauce to reduce to half. Guarda bella. Alright, so in the meanwhile, we're gonna get ready to eat. Okay, let the sauce rest a little bit at very low fire. Make it reduce, and then we're gonna plate it. So, Mama, it's time to help me out with arranging the feast. Okay, questo si leva.
Let's put this away.
I really hope that you're having a good time. It's very exciting to be here doing this. At the same time, we are very sorry that you can't come to Florence yet, and we can meet you and participate in this feast. You know, we are having like this solitary feast, but we are sure that one day we will meet again. Vero mamma?
For sure, absolutely.
Bene, allora, eccoci qua. Ora si prende la vitella, we're gonna get the veal. Eccola qua. Vedete?
That looks beautiful.
Look, now we're gonna melt it a little bit more, like this, like this.
This is when I start salivating.
Okay, so we're gonna cut it in half because we're gonna split it like nice human beings. Oh, look at the meat. It's pink, tender, juicy, the right way. So we're gonna put one piece over here. Now we're gonna put another piece over here. We're gonna cut this other baby here. Oopity. Now we're gonna put another one here. A little bit fancy. Alright. Alright, so at this point, we want to clean the plate because it's a beautiful plate. My mom bought it for you guys so you can see beautiful things even from far away. And we can add the avocado. So I did slice it before, or you can even do another way that makes the avocado a little bit creamier. It depends your taste. If you like a guacamole feeling, just do the way I'm doing now. If you wanted more a chunky salad kind of avocado, you do it the way. Okay, so I show you. Let's open our avocado again. Vediamo, it's like, you know, surprise. Very nice.
Wow, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Senti come profuma. Bellissimo. So this is the other way to do it. So you take a spoon, you follow me? You take the avocado, you hold it like this, and then you go like this with the spoon, and you make it like very thin, uneven, but it looks very pretty this way too.
Yeah, almost like petals of a flower.
But again, it's about your taste. If you like, you know, guacamole, or you like, you know, chunky avocado. So let's put a lot of avocado because it's not only good, but it's not only tasty, but it's very good for you, for your body, because it's very rich of a lot of, like, you know, good fat. So follow me. Now it's time to get this into action. We're gonna take a spoon, and this is what you have to do with me. Boom. Guarda bello. Oh, so hungry. We waited until this late to eat our dinner.
Wow.
But
Worth it.
all right.
And the last final touch.
The last final touch, it's a drizzle, or, like, you know, lacrime. Lacrime means like tears.
Tear.
Because you just want to give a kick to it. Like, you know, my friend Emeril used to say, just kick it up a notch with good white truffle infused oil, alright? So we're gonna do a very fast drill. Veloce, veloce. Eccolo qua. Alright. Nice.
Okay, we're ready to eat it?
So wait, let's make space because of course Mauro, he's hungry too, and he can't wait to try it with us.
So, 1, 2, 3.
Eccolo qua. Alright.
Getting ready.
It was a very easy recipe, and anybody really can do this. It was very simple to follow. Eccolo Mauro, è arrivato finalmente.
Okay.
Ci siamo tutti in camera, benissimo. So now we're gonna get a piece of each, and the other one we're gonna split in 3.
The other one will fight over it.
Because we have four pieces, and it's 3 of us. Guarda bella,
Bellissimo.
e lo ama. Mettiamoli con l'avocado, vai, bella.
Io voglio anche un po' di sughino.
Sì, sì. Questo è split. So tender this meat.
That was beautiful. This particular cut was an entrecote. It is really a deboned chop of veal.
Yeah,
That's probably the best cut, absolutely.
vai, sugo.
Fantastico.
Il sugo.
Fantastico.
E il sugo. Siamo pronti, per spolverato, c'è più nulla, no more.
There you go.
Grazie. Ok.
There you go.
Grazie.
Grazie ragazzi.
Like MasterChef here, you know, we have all the thing ready, and I'm gonna be the first one, okay? Because if it's not good, I'm not gonna say anything. You guys are not eating it, okay? But I'm gonna pretend that it's good. But that's jokes. I'm sure that this is delicious. Let me try it.
Wow. Buon appetito.
Mmm.
Okay, now I'll try it.
Buonissimo, mamma,
Oh,
mangio.
I know, this is gorgeous.
Fame,
Ottimo.
una fame.
Oh, it is good. I haven't had this in ages.
Oh. Mmm.
Buonissimo.
Guys, I'm so sorry that we're eating in front of you. I'm sure somebody of you are going to be hungry by watching us. My suggestion is start cooking. Go to the grocery, buy the ingredients, and have fun cooking. So simple, so delicious. Don't you think so?
You can make it for 1 person, you can make it for 2 people, you can make it for 4 people, you make it for 6 people. It's also, it's sort of kind of a romantic dinner if it's just a couple and the guy has to cook and he has to flambe and then present the plate to the...
And you score your goal. Alright, so we arrive at the end of our first Facebook Live. We really hope you enjoyed us, and I hope that you keep following us for more videos. We are here in Florence. We're gonna wait for you to come in the meanwhile, we hope that these little videos make you smile, make you feel like you're in Italy, and thank you so much for your donations. This is like how these days we're trying to survive these difficult times. Nothing to say, we'll see you soon.
Un bacione da Firenze.
A big kiss from Florence. Just follow us because me and my mom, we can't wait with Mauro to shoot more videos live for you guys to watch it live, or you can watch it anytime. Please share your comments, and we will come back to you as soon as we finish eating the veal, okay? Just give us 10 minutes, we eat, and we'll be commenting whatever is your question, okay? So, ciao da Firenze.
Ciao.
See you soon.
Ciao.
Grazie a tutti. Grazie.
Grazie.
Team. Ciao.
Ciao, grazie.
Ciao.
Grazie davvero. Grazie.